So if you clicked on this video, I assume two things. Is either A, you are on the fence of starting a YouTube channel and you're just not sure, or B, you are already a content creator and very new to it, and you just are finding it hard for the algorithm to actually work on your favor. Well, don't worry, friend. I got you covered. In today's video, I'm going to dive deep into it and tell you guys everything you need to know to become successful or to grow fast. Because I'm still a small channel and I think I have a lot of things that I've learned within this short period of time that I want to share with you guys just to make sure you are also successful at what you're doing. Well, if you're new to my channel, welcome over. My name is Amy, and over here we talk about beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and DIY makeover videos. But today's topic is totally different because we're shifting gears because a lot of you guys do have questions, and don't worry, I have all the answers for you. So make sure you grab your pen and your paper, a coffee or a drink, because we're going to get real deep. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video, and make sure you're subscribed, give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you leave a comment down in the comment section below if you have any further questions, so that way we can take the conversation right there. And yet so close, yeah, I feel that. Friend, if you're thinking about it, stop the thinking, stop procrastinating, because I am the queen of procrastinating, because I've procrastinated this for the longest time. Okay, just do it. Like Nike would say, just do it. Okay? Stop trying to find the perfect equipment. Just get up and use what you have. Okay, and talking about what you have, we're going to talk about cameras, equipment. Like, what do you need to be successful? How does this even work? First thing I'm going to recommend for you is to use your cell phone. Okay, this is your best friend. This is all you need to get started if you don't want to invest in cameras and you just don't have the money, the resources to invest in cameras just yet. Or you're just not sure if this is truly what you want to do. Start off with your phone, see how well you would do. Do you really enjoy this? Do you like it? Is it working for you? Are you gonna continue before you actually take your money and invest it on a camera? For me, it's just more than just buying a camera. Is this truly what I would want to do? Do I really enjoy this? This is your safe space. Try this first. If it works out for you and you actually enjoy it, go ahead, invest in a camera. I actually have used this phone so many times to record, and you guys have no idea, and I'm sure you guys probably can never tell the difference between when I have this and when I have my phone. Or maybe if you're like an expert in this, then you probably can pick it up, but if not, there's no way you can tell. Just make sure your camera is clean. Front camera, back camera actually works better than front camera, but if you're vlogging, sometimes you want to see yourself, you can definitely use the back camera. Now, I'm going to show you guys how this works, okay? So I'm actually recording from my phone right now, okay? And I just want you guys to see the quality, okay? As long as the lighting is hitting right, baby, that quality is gonna come into play. So don't stress yourself, friend. Your phone is going to get the job done. Just make sure when you're filming with your phone, you have it this way, which is more of landscape mode and not on portrait mode, because that's not going to work for YouTube, okay? And I think a lot of people do make that mistake when you're filming from the phone. Again, make sure you have it on portrait mode and not on landscape mode and not portrait mode, which is portrait mode is what you want to use when you're filming your reels and your TikTok videos, okay? You can also get a tripod for your phone. I have two tripods. I have one that is long, which can take my phone and my vlogging camera, or if you're just wanting vlogging style, you can just get something like this, which this is quite old. This was a gift to me, but it still works. It's bendable. You can do anything you want. Sit your phone however you want with it, and it actually works, and it actually comes with a remote control. I'll leave all the links of everything that I'm mentioning in the video in the description bar, so don't hesitate. Make sure you check that. Make sure when you have any questions also, just leave them in the comment section, and we are going to dive deeper into it, okay? I'm here to help you, and I'm here for us to learn together, so don't hesitate, okay? If you have the money and you're like, okay, now I actually want to get away from the phone, I want to invest into something bigger and better, guys, I freaking love this camera. This is my Canon G7X Mark II camera, and this is absolutely great. This has served me on some very, very rough days. This is actually my vlogging camera. This is the camera I used to vlog with, actually not used to, but this is the camera I use and vlog with, and I absolutely, absolutely love it. It's very easy to use. Literally, you can just go to YouTube, search for Canon G7X Mark II, and they will teach you exactly how to use it. I like it because it's also a touch screen, so you can literally just touch the screen and control it from there, control the lighting and all that good stuff. So this is a really great camera. I use this literally for vlogging when I'm working outside and I'm recording, because you guys know I do film content sometimes from outside. For example, like my backyard makeover video. This is the camera that I actually use. And a lot of people did compliment that video about my content, about how clear the video was. And this is actually something that truly, truly is going to work. And I like it because it actually, like, even if you have poor lighting, you can actually work with this because you can adjust it very well. A lot of people also like the Sony and all that good stuff, but I like this one a lot. This is what I'm used to. You can film sit-down videos with this. You can do a lot with this, which is quite nice, especially if you're just getting started and you don't want to invest way too much money on it, okay? The third camera I use is going to be what I am currently filming with, which is the most expensive one I have. This camera is expensive, but there's more cameras in the market that are way more expensive than this camera. But listen, it's not a 4K camera, but the lens is where your money is at, because this lens, it was very expensive. And I've done my research and I found that a lot of people do like this lens. Don't worry, again, I'm going to link everything down in the description bar so you guys know exactly what I use. We all know every great video has to have a good lighting. Let me tell you something, there is nothing more annoying than you watching a YouTube video and the lighting is just horrible. I'm sure you guys get it. If you're watching somebody else's YouTube video and then the lighting is just bad, I'm sure you don't enjoy the content because it just looks it just looks too hard for you to even look at anything, okay? Just same thing as the camera. Like, if you're vlogging and all I'm seeing is just this, like, who wants to watch this? Like, no one wants to watch it. So make sure when you're filming, because I forgot to mention that, make sure when you're filming, you make sure that camera is nice and steady. You're just not going everywhere, because no one wants to watch that. People are in for quality these days because YouTube, like everyone thinks, is oversaturated. So listen, if you can't give me great content, why do I have to sit there and watch you? Okay, back to lighting. Okay, so your best friend is going to be sunlight, daylight, okay? That's the easiest way for you to film, because if you have a room that has like windows, I hope you do, okay? Just open up that window, set your camera in front of the window and film from there, okay? That's going to be your best lighting. Now, if you don't have that and you want to invest in lighting, you can get a ring light. I currently actually don't have a ring light. I do have one, but I'm not using it because I have a gigantic light in front of me. It better be bright enough and not really need a ring light. I only use it when I'm like filming somewhere else other than my filming room. Okay, I also have some other lights that are like hidden my background just to light up the background also. It's just like a trial and error type of thing, but make sure you just have a good light. I'm gonna show you guys what I currently use. I will link it in the description bar. The big gigantic light, actually, I really cannot afford it. My brother bought it because he had something that he was doing with it. He had a side business with it. So he doesn't use it anymore because he left that. So I took the light because there's no way I'm gonna let him sell this light because it's quite expensive. I can't afford it. So I took it from him. That's just how I got the light. But you can use other lights because technically the lights I have on the site right now is something that you can actually put in front of you, have a ring light, and it's going to work. So don't worry, I'll link them down in the description bar. You can just start up with a simple ring light. There is so many lighting systems, you guys, online that you can use. But if you're interested in what I have, don't worry, I got you. I'll link it for you. But again, the one I don't even have the link is the natural one from God. It's outside, open the window, put your camera, mount it on, or your phone, mount it on, and get started. Number 3 is going to be your background. No one wants you. If you guys see the chaoticness that's going on in front of me right now, but no one wants to see that. People are coming here to unwind, to watch you act like you have it going on. That's just the answer, okay? No one wants to come here to see your struggles. But in front of me, it's a whole bunch of struggle, but that's not what you're interested in. So when I'm filming, I have to go around the house, find things, put it in place, and make it look like it looks nice. But I promise you, what's in front of everyone that's filming is never perfect. Sit somewhere that is just, that will just make me feel like watching the video. You want your video to look very, very clean. Even if you don't have the space for it, okay? Like, go to your bedroom wall, sit there, like anywhere in the house that is going to look appealing to us so we want to watch it. People are very, like, listen, no, people will lie to you and say, we don't care about that. They're lying to you. You want to make sure that everything looks perfect, okay? You have to fake it till you make it, because that's what you want. You're asking me for the real tea, not me coming here trying to like finesse you and tell you, I mean, you don't care, like just do this, you're gonna get it. No, that's not it, okay? Audio, you guys, your audio has to be good. No one wants to listen to a crappy video, like that has so much noise, so much background noise. Like most of these editing apps that I just mentioned, you can actually denoise from that. Even when you have like a clean video like this, you guys, I always feel like there's like a slight sound. Just grab that denoise, drop it on it, so that way the video is crisp and clear. If you have a camera, I'm recording from a DSLR camera. I actually do have a mic on with me right now. And I'm using this mic. It was hella cheap and I actually got it from Amazon, you guys, okay? Hella cheap, and you guys can hear the audio sounds great enough, okay? When I'm using my vlogging camera, I don't need any mic because this one doesn't have a mic. The newer ones have mics on them. When I'm using my phone, you don't need a mic also because the mic on the phones is quite good. But if you're going to use a camera that requires a mic or has a mic, please utilize it because trust me, it's going to change your life. No one wants to listen to your video if the audio is crappy. That's just a fact. Editing software. What do you use to edit, okay? You can use the simplest and free thing. I'm sure most of you guys have an iPhone, and you can use as simple as your iMovie. Simple. Use your iMovies. It's free of charge. You don't have to invest in any editing softwares when you are getting started. Again, you want to have a feel of if this is truly what you want to do before you start investing in things that are actually more expensive. If you're interested in what I edit with and what most YouTubers edit with, most YouTubers are using Final Cut Pro, okay? Which I believe you pay like $300 once, lifetime, and done. What I use is a bit more expensive because that's what I started using, and then I'm used to it, and now I just can't go back, but I'm eventually probably going to turn to Final Cut Pro. But what I currently use is Adobe Premiere Pro, okay? And it's complicated. It's complicated. Let me just give you the facts, okay? I heard, my friend have told me, Whitney has told me that this the Final Cut Pro is a lot easier to use. She's been begging me to change and go to that because sometimes I do struggle using this software because there's a lot to learn. Like it's more like a pro style, so I don't fully recommend it if you are just getting started. But if you really like are good at what you're doing, it is a great software to actually utilize and use, okay? So iMovies, Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, which is what I currently use, okay? Which is a monthly, I pay monthly for it. Listen, don't judge me. I get lazy and I just don't want to learn a new software, and that's why I keep doing it, okay? One thing I just probably have not seen anyone talk about, it's YouTube Studio, okay? YouTube Studio is something you can literally download on your phone. You can upload your video there, you can put your tags in there, you can put your titles from there. So if you don't have YouTube Studio, I recommend that you download the app, YouTube Studio, put in your login information and all that good details, and it gives you every single information that you need on the go. You can see how much you're earning. You can see what your views are. You can see how many watch hours you have if you're not monetized yet, and got all that good stuff. And talking about getting monetized, you guys, is the hardest thing ever. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. You have to have 4,000 watch hours. What does that even mean? Minimum of subscribers that you have to be monetized so you can get paid from Google AdSense is going to be 1,000 subscribers. Okay, it's a lot of information, I know, but if you guys want me to actually have like a segment on this where we come and we actually focus on one topic and I teach you guys and tell you guys what to like expect, what to do, let me know. I would happily do that. Okay, 4,000 watch hours is actually a lot, you guys. Some people would have 1,000 subscribers before they actually have 4,000 watch hours. Okay, it's a lot, but if you put the work in, I promise you, you will get there faster than you think. Now, what are some of the strategies that I use to actually promote my video? Because I think that is very, very, very important. Okay, some of the things I would do, you guys, is when I actually post my content, I make sure I share it on my Facebook page. Make sure I tag a whole bunch of my friends, so that they can go and watch it. Because listen, every view counts. There's no shame in this game. If you want it, honey, you better do it. Go ahead, tag people, tell your friends, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, tell everybody to help you watch your video, even if they're not gonna like sit through it. Just watch it. Help me watch it so that the algorithm can actually push it. Utilize every single social media platform that you have. People would click on it sometimes without even realizing it, and before you know it, you earn yourself a subscriber. Have your friends help you share your video. Have your family have you share your video, and those are your first supporters before anyone else. So try to put it out there. I'm sure you have 1 or 2 friends or 1 or 2 family members who is going to watch your video and share your video. Another thing that is very, very important, you guys, that most people probably would not tell you or forget to even mention, is your thumbnail, sister. So if you don't know what a thumbnail is the picture you actually see when you search for stuff. That's what come on your screen. That is the most important thing for you, baby. Your thumbnail has to be done, and it has to be done right. Okay, the honest truth is, a lot of people would actually screenshot from their video. I'm not the biggest fan of it. If you like that, why not? But I like to take a still photo and actually use it as my thumbnail. I feel like the quality is just a little different, and you're intentionally actually taking the photo. Okay, make sure your thumbnail is done and it's done right. There is so many people on here that will teach you how to do a thumbnail and do it right. Now, what softwares do I use to actually do my own thumbnail? I use 2 softwares for my thumbnail. I use CANVA, okay, and you can have a free CANVA and you have one that will be paid. My CANVA is free. I don't pay for it. What's that? That's just the bottom line. I use CANVA to actually put my photo, place it right how I want it. Now, I export it to Fonto, okay, and that's where I would actually add the words and all that good stuff, like play stuff if I want to. I really can't remember if Fonto is actually free or you pay for it. I can't remember, but I'm sure if you have to pay for it, it's probably like very, very inexpensive. Let me tell you, if you cannot get anything right, you guys, please get the thumbnail right. That is the one thing that is going to set your video apart. Because how many times have you gone to search for something and you're looking and you're basically scrolling up, going through those thumbnails, because that's what sells you the video. You don't know what's in the video before you watch the video, but when you see the thumbnail, that's when you actually click on the video. So make sure your thumbnail, you spend more time on your thumbnail than anything else. Another thing that is very important is to know the kind of music that you're putting on your videos. Make sure you're using a copyright-free music, because the worst thing that you can ever do for yourself is for your videos to not be monetized once you hit that monetization period. Okay, your videos you need to use copyright free music. You can't use a Beyonce song, like, none of that. Okay, because most of these artists, probably almost all of them, have their songs copyrighted. Okay, so make sure you're using a copyright free song. You can get copyright free songs from YouTube itself, okay, from the YouTube library, music library, or YouTube library, or music library. You can get library. Don't judge my pronunciation. You know what I'm talking about, okay? Make sure you get your songs there if you don't want to pay for it. Now, I have used that early when I just started, but now I want a little bit more. So I actually signed up for EPIDEMIC Sound. And again, I will also link it in the description bar, and that's where I get most of my music. And you guys, that's my least favorite part, to actually find music that actually works for my video, because I'm like, man, you need something that is good, okay? So EPIDEMIC Sound is what I currently use. If you're just getting started, you don't want to pay for it, YouTube is your best friend. You can either search for copyright-free music on just YouTube. Some people will post those, or you can just go to the YouTube library and actually search for a sound or the song that you want. But please make sure you're not using any copyrighted music. That is very, very important, okay? Because we're trying to get some coins, sis, okay? Writing out what kind of contents you want to create. I actually believe, and I actually learned this from, I cannot remember who this person was when I was doing my research. Make sure you write out 10 contents that you want to create, okay, that you're ready to create before you even start. The worst thing and the hardest thing is coming up with content ideas. I cannot emphasize that enough. The worst thing is for you to start and not have any content to create, or don't know what kind of content to create, okay? So, there are two types of contents that you can create, and I think I just need to clarify this. There's a content that you're creating that's just for your 5 subscribers, your 20 subscribers, your 100 subscribers, because those people, they know you, and you're just trying to create a content for them. For example, which I have done, which is very silly, get to know me. If I don't know you, why do I want to get to know you? If you have 5 subscribers, why are you filming a get to know me video? Film a video that is searchable, that people are actually searching for. Make sure you do your research, okay? What is something that people actually would always search for, okay? Let's say I am traveling to Gambia. Most people like to watch those kind of videos, right? Let's say my front yard video. People would search for those things because that's something that they enjoy doing, that they want to do, okay? Something that is searchable, something that people are looking for. You want to create content that people are actually searching for. You want to create content that literally everyone around the world can relate to. Everyone around the world can sit down and enjoy your content and want to watch it. But if you just create content for just a limited amount of people, that's what I'm actually talking about, then you're just not doing yourself any good, because you're just not going to grow. And YouTube has actually come up with a new tab on YouTube that gives you what people are most likely searching for, that are watching your videos, and also outside of your subscriber list. So that way that can guide you to know what kind of content to create. That's what I'm saying. If you guys want me to kind of divide these into segments and actually kind of focus on each topic, just let me know. I would happily do that, so you guys can know some of these things and some of the corners that you can actually go and search for things. You can actually just research on videos, see what other people are posting. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be copycats, but you're just having an idea of what I should probably post next, okay? Or add it to your list of things to post. Because the hardest thing, I think, is coming up with content. I've said this and I'm gonna repeat it again. People want someone that they can relate to. You have to be relatable, and that's kind of ties in with being just being yourself. People want you to be relatable. People want someone that is human. No one wants a robot. No one wants someone who comes here and pretend like something that they're not. If I come here and just be like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Like, oh man, like, no, who cares? Like, who you flirting with? Like, no one cares. Like, you come here, you're filming a video, be yourself. We want to relate to you. We want to know that you're just like a real person like us. Like, life is not always perfect. Sometimes I come here, you guys, I look hella busted. That's just what it is. If I'm filming outside, why the hell do I have to have hair, full makeup done? It just doesn't work like that, okay? Titling your videos and tagging your videos. Video titles are very important. And what I do actually, I want to tell you guys what I actually do to help myself. I would actually search for the video that I'm filming, okay? For example, if I'm going to film this kind of video, I would say how to grow my YouTube channel or how to become a successful YouTube channel. And when I type that in, then I see who actually have filmed this kind of videos, what was their title, which videos rank better, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to copy exactly their title because my video is different from their video, but it kind of gives you an idea of how to title this video and what works best for your video. Now, if I'm filming, what do I say? I'm filming a DIY for my bathroom makeover video, right? You want to make sure when you're tagging these things, you're tagging DIY, you're tagging bathroom makeovers, like those kind of things. And make sure when you're tagging, you also tag your name. I think people forget to do that because when someone is searching you, it's actually easier for them to find you. Make sure you search, you put in the tags, everything that is related to the video. What you don't want to do is to tag, let's say I film a video and I want people to watch it and I'm just going to tag Jackie Aina. Honey, that's not pretty. Like, what the heck? YouTube is not stupid, okay? You can't do that, okay? Just because I want y'all to watch my video doesn't mean I have to tag people who are actually like have a bigger platform. Unless if the video I am filming is related to her and has something to do with her, then you can actually tag her on the tags. And because of the other tags you're using, let's say you're saying, following Jackie Aina's like makeup routine, for example. Why am I talking about Jackie Aina actually? Because we all aspire to be like her. Let's just keep it 100. So tag as many tags as you can. Listen, YouTube kind of tells you that, you know, tags don't really matter. Don't believe none of that. Tag your videos, okay? Make sure your title is right. Make sure when you're writing on the description bar, in the description also, all the keywords that people would be searching for, make sure when you're writing in the description, you also mention those words there, because that's also another way that people, when they're searching for your videos, it will actually help pop it up. Yep, it does. This is a big one, and this actually does not apply to someone who's actually just getting started, but I think it's good for you to know. Sponsorships, like, and all that good stuff. People would spam your mailbox with, I could send you free lip gloss and you can post it for me on your video. Trust me, even if it's 2 people, somebody's gonna buy it, okay? And I'm sure it's gonna be more than 2 people. Don't work for free. Listen, I know you wanna have that free lip gloss. I know you wanna have that free makeup brush. Don't do it. Make sure you get your coins, sis. You just can't take anything that just comes your way. Like, that's, no! At some point, they can tell that, honey, it's just trying to advertise and is really not trying to create content because she enjoys it or she actually truly likes it. What? Like, I'm gonna send you a lip gloss so you can put it on and you can sell it for me and I'm gonna just give you $100 or $50? Go buy. That's not the reason why I started this channel. You want people to actually take you seriously when you want to grow. And that's another thing. If you want people to take you seriously, you need to know how to do these things. You just can't just be coming here and just giving us nonsense. Like, I'm sorry, okay? And now that we're talking about money, the money factor and how to actually get money, another way you can actually get money from YouTube is to actually sign up with Magic Links. And shout out to Whitney because she's the one that actually put me on this. What is Magic Links? So when you're actually a content creator, and I think you probably have to reach like an X amount of views maybe, or not views, but subscribers. Again, you could do your research on this if you're interested. But Magic Links is basically like an affiliation program. So if I actually mention a product, let's say they sell the product at Sephora, for example. Sephora is part of the Magic Links program. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. So I can actually create a link from Magic Links, drop it for you guys in the description bar. And that's why most people will always tell you, and they'll be honest with you and say, I have an affiliated link in the description bar. So when you shop it, you can also, like, they can also have a commission from when you buy it. I feel like the money part is like the most sensitive part. Let me know if you guys actually want me to film a separate video on money in YouTube, right? How much are we truly making? Is it actually life-changing? And all that good stuff. Let me know in the comment section so we can probably like dissect it, so I can show you guys some numbers, because I can be vulnerable and show you guys some numbers if you guys are just up for it. I just don't want to come here and like share like how much I make, like I'm bragging, because I'm really not making that much money, but I'm making decent money. And you know, that's just the honest truth. I started a beauty channel. I was doing makeup videos, makeup reviews, like eyebrow tutorials, drops of makeup, blah, blah, blah. People were watching it, but you know, they were just like, okay, we're gonna watch it, okay? The honest truth is TikTok and Reels have taken over that market, if you just wanna hear the truth. Okay, it has taken a big chunk of that market. Not that if you're doing that content, you're not gonna be successful. You are going to be successful if you're great at it and you're doing it the right way. But when I started getting into more lifestyle content, more DIY content, more personal content, people were relating to that from my channel a lot more. That's what they enjoyed the most. And once I found that, I was like, oh, so y'all don't like me doing makeup, but y'all like me on this. Then I have to kind of shift gears a little bit. So YouTube, so I'm saying all this to tell you this. You can have a niche, but don't have a niche. I know everyone is like, find your niche, find your niche, find your niche. Trust me, and take it from me, from someone who has tried this. Have a niche, but don't have a niche. Try to tap into things until you figure out what people truly want from you. And then now you can kind of shift gears and focus on that part that you think they want. Last but not the least, you guys, it is not easy being a YouTuber. You might see the luxury lifestyles that most of the YouTubers who are earning so much money are living but it is not easy. It requires a lot of time. It's very stressful. I literally started filming this video. My mic was off 45 minutes into filming and I didn't realize it. So I had to, everything you hear me say, basically, I'm just repeating myself. Make sure you are ready to be consistent. You have to make sure you're consistent. There is absolutely no way you're going to be successful in this field if you're not consistent. You have to be consistent. You have to make sure that you're posting videos. You have to make sure that you are engaging with your audience, because if you don't engage with your audience, they're gonna fall off the track. Like they don't care about you if you're not gonna engage with them. But you have to make sure that you're being consistent and engaging with your audience. Being consistent and engaging with your audience. I cannot emphasize on that enough, you guys. Woo! I have to tell you, it is very, very, very important. Think about it. Having your favorite TV show that does not have a schedule. How the hell are you gonna sit there and know when this TV show is coming up? Okay, so try to have a schedule within you being consistent. So what I do is I post every Friday, and everyone who watches my videos know I post every Friday. I'm trying to actually increase that, especially if I want to grow. I have to get away from just posting once a week. And that's another thing. If you have time, post more videos in a week. Right now, the only thing I can give is once a week. Being consistent, engage with your audience, but also have a schedule and post a lot more than just one video a week. That's just the reality. If you want to get on that algorithm, make sure you're consistent, make sure you have a schedule so YouTube itself would know that, listen, this is when she is going to post a video, so they can show you a video. I know this was so much information. If you guys want me to break it down, and we like dive into it into segments, let me know. I'll be more than happy, because absolutely I want to see you successful. I want to see everyone get on it, because there is so much money to be made, you guys. This is a billion-dollar industry. The market is saturated, but there is no you, honey, and that's why it's not saturated enough. Make sure, if you think about it, you want to create the content, go ahead, start creating the content. I promise you, you're not going to regret it, because I'm sure one of you guys out there is going to outbeat my channel, is going to hit 1 million subscribers way probably before I do. Let me know if you guys want to see more like focused topics on this, because I kind of just went in general, so I can share more details and actually show you guys how I edit, what I do, how I do my thumbnails, all these things. I would be more than happy to share this information with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I truly enjoyed filming this video for you guys, and I love you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you create your fabulous content. Make sure you tag me on Instagram, so that way I can see exactly what you're creating. I am happy to share this journey, and I'm happy to see your journey also. And I love you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I love you guys so much for watching. Mwah.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in